Emotionally charged Uncanny X-Men. Welcome to another Smurd P video, and today we are looking at Uncanny X-Men issue 17. So very nice subtle cover with Scott and Logan standing over Rain Sinclair's grave. Sad times. So for me, when I started reading this issue, I thought I had it in my head what I was looking for and what I was going to say. So we started a new story. We have always been part 1, and on there we have our first deceased X-Men, Wolfsbane. So pretty much it starts off quite nicely. We're in funeral mode, and it's pretty much Cyclops tells him to get ready. This day is not about you, it's about the team, your family. Go get yourself a sword. Anyway, he tells him that Wolverine tells Scott that I mourn in my own way. So pretty much we move on. Madrox gives Logan some information. Dark Beast makes a joke about how good Wolverine looks in a suit, and he would have killed the wolf sooner if he realized how good he was going to dress up. As you can imagine, it doesn't go down well. Anyway, Warlock, who's one with Madrox at the moment, is on prisoner guard duty, and Logan pretty much takes Kawan out on a mission. Alex wants to join them, however he says no, this is big boy stuff and not little boy stuff. We also learn that Alex spent some time in Japan. He learned some Japanese. That's pretty cool. So anyway, down to business. We have some nice funeral moments, and that's pretty much throughout the book. And Scott talks about all the X-Men that they've lost, which is pretty much everyone at present. Logan and Kawan. I like the fact that Madrox gets to give a speech. The fact that he was in the X Factor series, they worked closely together for a very long time. So that's kind of nice. I did enjoy that. And he pretty much says, we didn't deserve Rain in the world. Rain was too good for this world. And let's be honest, if we all think back to New Mutants and the way she portrayed herself over the years, she was too good for the world. Or the world we live in. So anyway, starting to get down to business. Kawan has found those responsible. And pretty much he gives them an opportunity to talk through it, and Kawan shows Logan what went down. And this is a bit that, while I was reading this, it got me, and this is why it got me thinking that this kidnapping character was a waste. And don't get me wrong, I may still think it's a waste. But anyway, we've seen this kind of scenario. We've seen after the Age of the Apocalypse where that young man was mobbed because he had some powers and they killed him. Anyway, so it starts off quite harmless that, I think they're chatting her up. Anyway, she's because she's let's be honest, she's a nice girl who doesn't go home with boys, especially not a group of boys. Anyway, she loses that little bit of control, and they realize that she's a mutant, and they start throwing their weight around. So she strikes back, and then it's just a free-for-all. So we know Wolverine quite well. We know how he will kill for the sake of it, and pretty much it's a case of he gives them an option. He gives them a weapon. Next minute, these guys come in. The bad guys. Or ONE, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, it's all hell breaks loose. So we don't actually find out whether Wolverine killed these kids. So Logan comes back to the bar. Now this is the bit that I probably enjoyed the most of the whole issue is Scott saying, don't come back here and think this is your home after just ignoring your family and not coming to the funeral. You could have spent the day with us. And he's like, I'm mourning my own way. So he's like, you ain't the team leader anymore. It's up to everybody, sort of thing. And pretty much Scott says, well, that's the way you've always been. You've always said that you're not a team player. That's the way you behaved the whole time you've been an X-Men. So Logan brings out, did you tell anyone about Blindfold? And, she said you shouldn't go down this route because it leads in death. And it's something bad's going to happen. And pretty much Wolverine says that it's us. We're the ones that are bad. We shouldn't be doing this. And it leads to too many friends of us dying. So anyway, it's quite funny. That it ends up being a little joke about the schism which happened, which probably winds up a lot of X-Men fans up. It happened anyway. But we all kind of have our disagreements over that as well. Anyway, Marco, who you wouldn't expect to interferes, and pretty much he says, hey, why is Emma Frost not on the list? So everyone's like, who the hell is Emma Frost? What on earth is going on here? Emma Frost, nobody knows who she is. Not even Scott Summers. It's kind of ironic. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes now, because it's certainly taken an interesting twist. Now, I'm not sure if that was the original intention of this issue, but it's going down a different road other than Wolfsbane. And also, I feel like the Wolfsbane thing, it could have been a real mystery. And instead, we find out what happened within, half an issue, which is a little bit disappointing. I thought it was going to be for a bigger reason, perhaps. But it comes down to that whole humans fearing and hating what they don't understand and pretty much killing, So I've got to say, for a run that I've really been enjoying, I'm not sure that this was on the same par. I don't think it was necessary to move the story along other than proving that Blindfold was right when she committed suicide or whatever the hell. We still don't even know why she did it. Not really. I would rather explore that. I would have rather it been, so I know, sensitive subject to some people perhaps. If Rain had done it, maybe there would have been a trend behind it. Maybe they would have thought, wait a minute, Rain's done this as well, and Blindfold's done this. Maybe they didn't just commit suicide. Maybe there's something else going on behind the scene. So, for me, it just felt like it was an okay issue. I wasn't overly impressed with it, but, that's neither here nor there. So, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook. My page is SmurredP. Follow me on Twitter @SmurredP. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm there. And thank you for watching. Embrace the geekiness. Goodbye.